Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Anastasia. Welcome everybody. Today's theme, today's balloon garland is completely and totally random. This morning I opened up my emails and I received an email from one of the subscribers asking me about a sunflower theme and color that one certain balloon artist was using in one of their setups. So I answered the subscriber. Once again, I looked at the picture, I got inspired, and I got ready, went to my local Party City, grabbed all the balloons and everything that I needed for today's garland, and here I am making this video for you guys. Sometimes even one picture, one email can really inspire you, and hopefully this video will help somebody out because it's a beautiful theme and it's very popular right now because it's fall and it's gonna be perfect in my opinion. Anyways, I will link and list everything in the description under the video, and before you go, I really want to show you what kind of picture I am referring to. If you know the balloon artist who made this setup, let me know. I would like to credit them for their beautiful setup. So this is a balloon garland that I am referring to. This is a beautiful mustard color, yellow color, and it's perfect for fall. So without any further ado, let's go. And these are the balloons that I am planning to use for today's video. Obviously, it's not going to be exactly the same as that picture I showed you. I bought a whole bunch of yellow balloons in different sizes, 9, 12, and 5. And also something new I've learned about Party City, that they sell single loose balloons. Never knew that. And I also bought a whole bunch of black balloons in the same amount as yellow and same sizes as yellow because I want to double stuff my yellow balloons with black. I also paid for these balloons $89.81. I will let you know what else I will be using in today's video throughout the video. To double stuff my balloons, I am using this piece of foam that I bought from Walmart a while ago. As you can see, it has a lot of holes because I've been using this foam for a long time to double stuff my balloons. And I got myself these wooden sticks. I found these baking aisle. These are used for cake pops. So I had some extra and I decided to use them for double stuffing. So I'm taking my stick and poking holes in my foam. This way you have a great base for double stuffing. I am taking my black balloon, putting on my sticks first, and then yellow right on top. So this is your result after you will blow the balloon. I don't know if I like the quality of these balloons, like color wise, because look at this. Do you see this? This is definitely not consistent a yellow color throughout the whole balloon. And as I am twisting this balloon, I can see patches of paint missing all over. So I don't know, we'll just go with it. Let's double stuff the rest of our balloons and we'll go to blowing our balloons. Ready to inflate my double stuffed balloons. I am using my electric balloon pump from Garland Paper and Balloon Company. The name of this pump is Zoom. You can always use my code Anastasia10 at 10% off at checkout. This is an affiliate code and it's totally up to you if you want to use it or not. This code is valid only for your first purchase and if you're a new customer to Garland Paper and Balloon Company. So here is a trick that I will be using to inflate my double stuffed balloons, because sometimes double stuffed balloons can give you a little bit of a trouble to inflate them because they're double stuffed. There's 2 layers of latex. Sometimes you need to give your balloons a little push and a little stretch to inflate them. The worst balloons to inflate when they're double stuffed are pearl balloons, because latex and pearls balloons are not as stretchy as regular standard color balloons. I don't know why though. In one of my previous videos, I did struggle to inflate my double stuffed balloons and I worked with pearl stuffed balloons. So this is a regular standard color, so it will be a lot easier for us to work with. So Put your balloon on a nozzle with your fingers, pinch those two balloons together at the very top, and while inflating, pull your balloons upwards. This way you will help your balloons to stretch out easier. As you're done inflating your balloons, just press them against the floor to give them more rounder shape and tie them together. Before tying and pressing my balloons against the floor, I want to talk about these balloons. So I receive a lot of questions how I blow my balloons and I am not getting those darker spots on top of the balloons. Well, the answer is simple. All depends on the quality of balloons that you're using. Cheaper balloons, what I've noticed, always will have this darker spot on top of the balloon. More expensive balloons, more pricier balloons, will stretch out beautifully. That's why I like to use metallic, or my ultimate favorite are Qualitix balloons. I am pressing my balloon against the floor and I am tying them together. Keep on pairing your balloons. Try to play with sizing, like inflating your 12-inch balloons into different sizes, adding some 9-inch balloons. I mean, whatever you want to do, keep inflating. Let's go. One more thing I wanted to mention about these balloons. Apparently, I bought two different yellow types of balloons. I bought half of standard balloons, no sheen, no nothing, just regular latex, and I bought other half of pearl yellow balloons. So I am working with both today. I don't see a problem working with Party City pearl balloons, like blowing them and tying them together. They are not as thick as Qualitix pearl balloons, and yeah, I don't even have to pull them from the top with my fingers to help them stretch out. They stretch out on their own, so that's good. Inflating my balloons and making pairs of balloons. Now I need to make clusters. So I am taking two different sizes pairs of balloons and I am intertwining them together to create something like this. Then I am taking another pair of balloons and adding to this just made cluster. Just do it. Yep, I did it. Nope, I did it. Let's try this again. Intertwine everything together to create something like this. Once in a while, I will be taking even a smaller pair of balloons and adding into this cluster to make a bigger cluster. So something like this. To construct my balloon garland, I will be using two 60s balloons. I simply tie them together to create a rope. I'm not starting with a lot of 260s at once because when you have a long rope string, it can tangle in your balloons clusters and it will create such a mess. I will be using 260s. You can use whatever works for you, whatever you have, a fishing line, curling ribbon, twine, any other string. I love 260s because it's stretchy and it just gives my balloon garland more organic and more relaxed look. I am tying my 260s rope to my first cluster, just like this, taking my second cluster, finding a perfect spot where I think this second cluster will need to go. Right here is good, just like that. Taking my rope and starting to wrap around newer placed balloon and around older placed balloon. Adding a third cluster, wrapping around my balloons. As soon as you see that your tail is getting a little bit too short, you just tie more balloons to your tail to extend your rope. My balloon garland is on my frame. I took 260s balloons and literally tied my garland to the frame. I love what I see. It's looking very cute. I like the shape. It's still the base. We still need to build it up and fill in spaces with the rest of our clusters. But before we're gonna do that, I want to talk about double stuffed balloons. Let me know how you feel about double stuffed balloons. Do you love working with double stuffed balloons? I absolutely love working with double stuffed balloons. I love that you can create custom colors. They just look beautiful. It's not necessary, but if you want a unique color, you need to double stuff. I love working with double stuffed balloons, but at the same time, I'm getting so frustrated with double stuffed balloons. I almost scratched the whole video today because I wasn't sure about that one double stuffed blown balloon. I couldn't see the whole picture. For me, I need to blow a whole bunch of double stuffed same color balloons to see what I can do with that specific color. But as soon as I put this together, now I see the whole picture. I love the colors. I even see green. You guys, maybe it's in my head. I don't know. Maybe I'm seeing things. So let me know. Do you see green or not? Maybe it's because of my lights that I'm using to film, or I just need to go to bed and get some sleep. I don't know. But I absolutely love this custom color. Simple colors together, yellow and black, but it's beautiful. I'm still excited to put extra stuff into this to kind of elevate this balloon garland to another level. To fill in spaces on my garland, I will be using rubber bands. You can absolutely use rubber bands, 260s, fishing line, curling ribbon, glue dots, glue dashes, whatever works for you. I love to use 260s and rubber bands, either or both, however I feel like that day. But with rubber bands, you need to secure your cluster from both sides at least, because you don't want your cluster to move from side to side. So let me scoot you closer. Let's go and fill in spaces on this balloon garland. I am picking a cluster that I want to use to fill in spaces on my garland. I am taking one of my rubber bands and looping over one of the balloons in my cluster. Now I have this. I'm taking this rubber band, picking a spot, stretching my rubber band, and looping over one of the balloons in my garland. Fixing, finding a perfect spot for this cluster. Now I want to secure this cluster like really well, because as you can see, it's kind of like floppy and I don't want to see that. So I'm taking another rubber band, looping over a different balloon and over another balloon in my balloon garland. And here you have it. I love to use at least 2 rubber bands to secure my clusters. Sometimes, once in a while, I would use 3. But now, as you can see, it's not flopping around and it's sitting on my balloon garland very nicely, and it's very tied to my garland. Done filling in spaces on my balloon garland. I don't want to overfill and overstuff my balloon garland with balloons. The reason is that I want to add some paper flowers. I made these sunflowers a while ago out of tissue paper. I made them when I was just starting my YouTube channel and when I was really into backdrops for any occasions. Basically, I had a lot of fun making them, and it took quite some time to make them. I will link a video DIY on these guys in the description under the video. Go ahead and check it out if you're interested. One more thing, if you want to make these sunflowers or any other paper flowers, please store them properly if you want to reuse them. If you will be stacking them one on top of the other, you will get this flower instead, and you would have to do a lot of fluffing to your flower to make it look decent again. Do you see the difference? I hope you can, because this one's really squished and this one's nice and fluffy because this one was right on top of all the other flowers. I obviously picked the prettiest one to show you, but this is what you will get if you will be plopping your other flowers on top of other flowers. So if you are a paper flower pro, let me know how you store your flowers if you store them. I'll just use one glue dot in the back, and it's gonna be there for a long time. Glue dots. You guys, make sure you put your glue dots somewhere on densely packed tissue paper, because glue dots will rip your flowers to shred. I tried that and I ripped my flowers. So somewhere in the middle is a great place to place glue dots. Now, I really want to add some greenery and kind of give this balloon and garland more life. I don't like it. And here's what I have for you guys today. This is my final setup. I love the colors. I love these sunflowers. I attached them with a glue dot. Use a glue dot closer to the middle because glue dot will rip your flowers. I am so happy that I didn't use any greeneries in this garland because it didn't look right and it would have been too much. I will give you the balloon count in the description under the video because I actually counted how many balloons I used this time, so yay to that. I used 260s to construct this whole thing and rubber bands to fill in spaces and some glue dots to attach sunflowers. I am not completely sold on the quality of these balloons. I absolutely love these pearl balloons. They are very consistent in color throughout the balloon. I don't see any, patches of paint. And here you can tell that this balloon is striped, so as this one. It seems like they're not as solid in color. And yeah, not completely happy, but the color stuffed with black is beautiful. I still see the green. I don't know, maybe it's just me. We'll see how this garland will look in the daylight tomorrow. As I said, everything will be linked and listed in the description under this video, and some pictures will be at the end of this video as well. Here is how this garland looks with the natural light. I am not using my soft boxes, my lighting, to film this update, and it looks pretty yellow with a little bit of black, and I still see a little bit of green. I'm not mad at it. I actually like it a lot. It looks beautiful, and I hope you will get inspired by this beautiful setup. This is it, you guys. This is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful and inspiring. If it was, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with family and friends. That's always helpful. If you have any additional questions, leave them in the comment section below and I will try my best to help you out. If you're new here, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button for more videos and great ideas, and I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I will see you back very soon. Bye!